London Town, I would just like to thank OG Briggy for giving me the opportunity to saying that there will be a video available from Wednesday in the Timbuktu bookstores in Brixton, Cole Harbour Lane at 378 Cole Harbour Lane, Brixton, Southwest 7. That's the Timbuktu. And if you contact a brother Ajanai on 017 732770 and you put in your orders, yeah? Thank you.
Okay, London Town, we've got a live link here. I'm going to take this link here. Hello, Genesis Radio. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Just wanted to make a comment. Hearing brothers and sisters speaking about what we should be doing, I was thinking perhaps we're all too tired from all the raving that we do. Perhaps we're not physically and mentally strong enough from all the poisons that we put into our body. There's all kinds of reasons, I think, we're not doing what we should be doing. And it's down to those brothers who don't have family, responsibility of family and children, basically, to be taking it to the street. Because, yes, we do need one arm of our army to be taking it on the level of diplomacy, but the other arm should be that of guerrilla warfare, and mentally and physically we need to be prepared for that. And I think basically we're too tired.
Okay,
I don't think we're taking it seriously enough.
Sister, what's your name? Where are you calling from again?
Jay.
Jay, from where? From Deptford, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sister. Anyway,
and I just wanted to say also, the revolution will not be televised, as one of our artists has said long ago, and it won't be on the radio either.
Okay, sister, yeah?
Okay.
Nice for that input, yeah?
You're welcome.
Okay, nice one, sis. Okay. What I want you to do, London Town, I'm going to switch off this phone for 1 second here. What I want you to do, London Town, me and Andy Morris want to just talk for a little bit first here. And then, basically, yeah, London Town, you can come in. Yeah? No, I'll tell you, we'll just let London Town come in at random, yeah? All right. I'm going to switch back on the phone again. Okay, anyway, London Town, yeah? The Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show, London Town, yeah? Live link number if you want to phone in for any comments towards the tape what you've just heard then, or Stephen Lawrence here, 09564075515, yeah. But me and Andy Morris in studio, we wanted to talk about... Okay. All right, I'll tell you what, yeah. I'm going to take this live link. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello.
Hello, sis.
Yeah, hello. I'm Sister Sue. I spoke to you a bit earlier. I'm really nervous, right, because I'm really feeling kind of a bit... I can't explain how I'm feeling, right? But I'm white. I'm an English lady. And first of all, I would really like to apologise to black people for the way my people are carrying on, right? What they done to black people in the slavery, right? And all the things, and the same way how they carry on now. But the truth is, black people, right? Most, not all, most white people do not know any better. That is the truth, right? I grew up with Jamaican people, right? Because my white people done using and abusing, right? White people have not got love, right? I grew up with Jamaican people. You couldn't get a better people. The decency, the morals, the niceness, right? People say about yardie this, yardie that, right? I used to meet yardie men, just come from Jamaica 50 years ago, and they talk to you like, you know them 20 years. Do you know what I mean? So respectful, you know what I mean? I don't know what's happening nowadays, right? I hear all these people talking about unity, but if you see where I'm coming from, right, it's like, everyone's really, I understand, I really would like to say, apologise to the Stephen Lawrence family, right, but it's like that the white man's turning you into a savage, what he is. Do you understand? I hate violence. I know you have to do what you've got to do, but if you check, right, your history, white people did come and put you into slavery. White people had guns, that's how they got you in all that business, right? You was a peaceful nation, yes? What is happening, right? Why are black people taking drugs? 15 years ago, you never got black junkies. You might get one in a few thousand. What is happening? Has pressure got them so much that they all take heroin in this? What is happening, black people? Whatever you have to do, you have to do. But please, I beg you, right, do not make the white man turn you into a savage like how he is, okay?
Okay, thanks for your input, yeah?
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Okay, the Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show, Genesis 91.6 on your FM dial, live at number 09564075515. Yeah. Okay, we've got another live link come through. We're going to take this link. Hello, Genesis Radio. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I'd just like to let everybody know in England, it's time. You know? It is time for us to show white man that we ain't joking. It's time, man. Let's get together and whip their damn ass. I've got kids. I don't want like to know one of them standing at a bus stop and some white man just come and juke them down and take their life. No, man, it's time. You hear me? England, not just London, England, everywhere. It's time. Let's get together, man. Yeah, that's all I've got to say.
Okay, pieces.
Pieces.
Okay. Genesis Radio. Anyway, London Town, like, please, yeah. You know what I'm saying, London Town, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we've got another live link here. I'm going to take this link. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, respect, man.
Yes,
yeah,
brother.
it's Rob from Catford, yeah?
Yes, brother.
Yeah, I'd just like to say, yeah, that I respect what the lady said, not the one who just called. Yeah, I respect what that white woman said, yeah?
Go on.
Because basically, yeah, we know the white man has been killing people around the world for about 6,000 years, you know what I mean? From the really early stages, yeah? And like, basically, if you're going to try and use the tactics they've been using against people for years and years, as you said, they're just going to be turning us into the savages like they are at the moment. They're already controlling our governments in Africa, you know what I mean? And conditioning us to kill each other, you know what I mean? Secretly putting through weapons, you know, and all that so we can fight each other. You know what I mean? And I think with this situation now, we've got to be a lot more strategic, you know what I mean? We can't just say we're going to go out there and just go and fight them and do this and do that, because that's what they want. The government, they're obviously creating these conditions so that we go and do them sort of behavior. Yeah? So basically, right, we can go and do that, yeah? But as you can see, you talk about the New World Order, yeah? And they got, as you can see, walk down Peckham, cameras. You walk down New Cross, cameras. And know that many other inner areas in South, there's pure cameras. So a man can say, yeah, they're going to go out there and do this and do that, and then they're going to go home, yeah, and say, well, I feel better. But instead of beating up man in police station, right, they're just going to come into your yard because they have your face on camera, and they'll just be coming looking for you and beating to death in your yard. You understand? So directly, we've got to be far more strategic. You know, we can't say we're going to just go out on the road and do this and do that. We've got to, like, have a clear plan of events. And, right, that should be the last resort. I don't business, you know what I mean? That should be the last resort. You know what I mean?
Okay, Brother D from Catford, yeah?
Rob.
Robbie, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice one, blood, yeah?
What's your opinion? I just wanted to hear, I know you don't really like voicing opinions, right? But, you know what I mean? Do you think that we should just go out there and go on with things? You know what I mean? Because they're savages. They're ready for all that. You know, they got bacteria that they can spray and it will just attack us and won't even hurt the white people. I'm sure you've been reading like me. You know, they've got these ethnic bacteria that can spread, right control bacteria and all them things there. You know, we don't really want that because we know we can't really beat the beast man on that sort of front. You know what I mean? But it's unity alone should assist our cause. And we definitely ain't got that. As long as we keep listening to ragga music that preaches everything else apart from unity, and music, that soul music that talks about R&B as they call it, that talks about yamming genitals, that's taking our mind off the real issues. You understand?
For real, but I have to agree with what you're saying still, though, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't just go out there and just start walking. We get obliterated in seconds, mate.
Thank you.
You know
That's what they've been doing for years, and they've got it down to a fine art. They don't even have to use guns again.
But still,
they've got
brother.
sprays,
Brother. I know. We know what they got because we see it on Discovery. They show it on the news every day about the weapons. So we know everything that what they got. But still, that doesn't mean that still, brother, that we can't do what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? To whatever conclusions we come to, what we're going to do still, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, but I'm not saying we shouldn't, like, rough up the place, but we've got to try and make that the last resort for our own safety as a people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
we've seen what they've done with AIDS in Africa, and they've obviously they've got to be more subtle in this society, but they're having the same effects. So if we're going to go out there and blast up the place, you know what I mean? They're ready for that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, you know.
Anyway.
But you know, but you know, we let it go, blood, right? There's enough of us on the street, yeah, robbing each other and going on bad with each other, yeah?
Yeah.
And when it comes to the real war, the man them is like punks.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they'll gladly condition us to fight each other, you know what I mean? Like when black man kill black man or black man hurt black man, you know, it's pure petty sentences they're letting off. So black man be, now bad boy I wrote, but two boys something, I may get 6 months, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So all this conditioning, we got to rise above that, you know what I mean? And try and confront the real enemy, but not in a sort of, you know what I mean, not in a sort of extremist way, because he's ready for that. And more of us will lose our lives, you know what I mean? If we're going to just go out there and be radical, because they've got the cameras watching us in the inner city. So, boy, we've got to really be planning strategies just like them.
Okay,
anyway,
brother. Enough respect anyway, yeah? All right, peace.
Yeah, maximum respect.
Yeah, you too, blood.
Liquor.
Okay, London Town. Genesis 91.6 on your FM dial. The Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. We've got another live link, and we're going to take this link here. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello. How long is it going to last? How long is it going to be before we black people have to suffer?
Okay, brother. So what are you saying then anyway, brother? Is that what you're saying there?
Well, boy, you know what I mean? There so much people being killed and you know, we can't walk the street without being attacked and abused and everything, you know?
Brother, obviously, yeah, we'll have to do something, but I believe that let's just use our sense and we just deal with that, yeah, off the air still, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I don't want the show to get into everyone starts talking violence and really nothing ain't going to really happen, you know what I mean? It's going to be pure talk. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to reason around Stevie Lawrence here. Plus, there's other brothers and sisters who died. There's people who die in Africa at the moment. There's people dying all over the world, you know what I'm saying, blood? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Nice one. Okay, anyway, the Black Spiritual Metaphysical Regeneration. I want to hear some constructive talk still today, yeah? But if there's any gaps still anyways, me and brother Andy Morrison will speak. I was just about to say that. But anyway, we've got another live link here. We're going to take this thing. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Yeah, hello.
Yo.
I was just phoning in to say that what we need to do as black people is spending in the white community, yeah? Because when you check it, we're their power because we're the biggest spenders, yeah? So we're spending and giving them our money, and that's building them up and giving them money for all them nuclear arms and all them things there. So we need to fix up our own community and start spending our own community and forget about the white community. That's the way to beat them, because then we will strengthen ourselves and make them weaker.
For real, brother?
Done.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Where you calling from, brother?
Calling from Brixton.
Okay, brother. Yeah, nice for your input anyway there, yeah?
All right, then.
All right, peace. Okay. Genesis Radio, 91.6 on your FM dial, Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. Okay, live at number 09564075515, yeah? Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello?
Hello, sister.
Oh, right. I can't give my name of
That's all right,
where
go
I
on.
work for.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I've been listening to a lot of the callers that have rang up, and a lot of them have been talking about violence as a means to justify the death of Stephen Lawrence. What my point is that when last year, I think 26 black men were murdered around England by other black men, I'd like to ask them, would they are prepared to get up and pick up a gun and fight them? You see what I mean? There's too much hypocrisy here. We're killing each other, and, you know, so many times, only this time, well, a month ago in January, a 16-year-old boy in East London was shot by a stray bullet. Did any witnesses want to come forward?
And that's a black on black thing, yes, sis?
Yeah, it was a black, it was outside a nightclub.
For real, sister. I heard about it in the news, actually.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Where were the witnesses?
For real, like no
That's
one.
what I mean. This is the I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, yeah, it's all right for these people to say war and time and everything else, but when you get a 6-year-old boy was gunned down, he's got a mother, he's got a family, they're grieving, and yet when we want witnesses now, we run and hide and say, we're not seeing nothing. That's the hypocrisy. Do you see what I mean? We've got to start to deal with the situation within our own community first. Find out why is it that we cry out when a white man kills our children, but when our own black people kill our children, we close the door and say, well, it's all right. Because that is what we're doing through our actions, by not doing anything, by not standing up and saying, no, we can't carry on like this. There was a 1992, 2,000 African-American men were murdered, okay, by other African American men, and that's more men died in that year than in the Vietnamese War. Now, what's that telling you? Do you see what I mean? There's something wrong, you know. And another thing is, we're going to fight the white man is through economics, money, because that's the only thing he understands. That's the only thing. The only reason why Nelson Mandela is president is not because of war, it's because of money. And that's the only reason why he's there is because basically South Africa was losing too much money, and the South African whites were getting poorer, and they didn't like it. Their standard of living was dropping. And if we as a black community in this country are going to try and fight the system, it's through economics. We've got to start setting up our own businesses, our own supermarkets, our own education system, you know, because that is what he understands. This is what Martin Luther King realized 30 years ago, was that it weren't guns that were going to get them, getting these people from getting up for white people on buses. It was, well, we don't travel on the bus. And because the only people that did travel on the bus were black people, and the bus companies were losing so much money, they had to change their policy. Because that is the white man's God. His God is money. He lives, sleeps, and breathes it. And that's the only way you're going to hurt him. You know, it's not by the gun. If we have a gun, they'll get a bigger gun. If we have a bomb, they'll get a bigger bomb. And at the end of the day, it's our children we're going to bury, not theirs. So when I'm listening to these brothers and sisters ringing up about war and this and that, you've got to think rationally. You've got to have a plan. You've got to have an agenda and an objective and get there. Don't just get up out of anger. You've got to do these things rationally. You know, but the most important thing is that we've got to sort out the problems within our own community. When the violence stops in the black community, when we try and sort that out first, then we can try and sort out the other situations. Okay?
Okay, sister. Thank you very much for your input there, yeah? Okay, London Town. The Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. Airing the views of the sisters, the brothers and sisters out in London Town. Okay, we've got another live link here, and we're just going to do what's got to be done. Okay, hello, Genesis Radio.
Hi, to the woman who just phoned in.
Okay.
I'd just like to thank her for bringing up that point about economics.
Okay, sister.
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Okay, and I know that black people are killing black people, so the white man does not have to do it for us. And like you said, money is the white man's God. But my question to you is, I don't know, it seems like it's taking black people here so long to wake up. Why is that?
Sister, what it is, I believe that they're awake.
Hello?
Still, you know. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Sister, turn up your radio.
Okay. Yeah.
So you believe that the black people in England are not awake, yeah?
I think it's taken a long time.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something, sister, yeah? Even though our situation still is not as really as bad as over in America still, really.
Not nearly as bad.
You know what I'm saying? Because you lot have been over there longer than us as well, sister. You know what I'm saying? But still, I mean, we are aware of what's going on still, but I believe that because we're not really suffering as such, yeah, that's the reason why most of us, we just talk, big talk, and then really it just stays there, really.
So are you going to have to get to the point where blacks are literally popping each other in the street every 5 minutes in order?
To be quite honest, sister, hopefully we don't have to get to that situation because we're watching America and we're watching the violence that's going over there, the gang violence and everything like that. I mean, some of us love it, yeah. That's why some of us is going on like gangsters, yeah. But the majority of the people who's sensible, which I know really, we're watching what's going on around the world. In fact, we're watching Africa everywhere. And with this, you know what I'm saying to you? Hopefully we try to not make them things happen over here.
Okay. Just cool out, y'all.
Pardon me? Pardon me, Pardon me, sister?
It's just really difficult, you know, to see how blacks don't respond when it's a black person killing another black person. Because that's all that white folks want to do anyway.
For real?
Right?
I understand that still.
We're doing it for them, so they can just sit back and say, this nigga is doing our work for us.
Yeah.
So the blood isn't on your hands physically. It's on our hands, which in my mind is much worse.
So sister, yeah, so what about the black and white situation in Chicago? How's that compared to over here? I mean, is there more violence or?
Well, Chicago is the most racially segregated city in the United States. You'll have like miles and miles of black people.
then miles and miles of white folks, miles and miles of Hispanic folks, right? But mostly it's black on black crime. It's very seldom that you have white on black or black on white. It's very seldom. So, and I don't know what the problem is, and it's going to take a long time to work it out.
Okay, sis, anyway, yeah. What's your name?
I'd rather not say.
Okay, you don't want to say. Anyway, sister, yeah, thank you very much for your call anyway, yeah?
All right.
But you keep it lots of Genesis, yeah?
Yeah.
And you tell everybody in Chicago, London, England is awake, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, all right, sis,
All right.
peace.
Peace out.
Yeah. Okay. Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show, hearing it from a sister from Chicago there. It'd be nice just to be hearing from the brothers and sisters around the world still, yeah? Anyway, live at number 09564075515. We've got live here. I'm going to take it, yeah? Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hi, what's up? I'm Hot Spice from a group called the Southside Mob, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rap artist, and I just basically want to say I was watching the documentary. I can't hear what you're saying because I'm calling from outside, you know what I'm saying? I was watching a documentary about the death of Stephen Lawrence and, you know, those 5 white boys that killed him. And I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're still walking around on the streets, which is wrong. And I think to myself, where's the Nation of Islam? You know what I'm saying? Where's the African Mafia? You know what I'm saying? Where are the Yardis? I mean, we can't let these people get away with it. You know what I'm saying? This is wrong. I mean, you don't hear about black people killing white boys on the news. You know what I'm saying? It's always them that's fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I mean, it's time for real niggas to get up and take it to the streets. We can't fight these people legally. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain. This is their country. You know what I'm saying? They make the laws in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They can put you away for life. You know what I'm saying? Or do what they want with you. You know what I'm saying? We need to take it to the streets. You know what I'm saying? This is their country. We need to fight them the way we know how to fight them best. I mean, this kind of thing can happen in Los Angeles. I mean, immediately white blood was shed. You know what I'm saying? 4 years now, this poor black boy has been killed. You know what I'm saying? For no reason, just because he's black. And this kind of thing hurts me. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I don't care who leads. I don't care if it's a guerrilla. I will follow you. You know what I'm saying? With my firearms. I'm right behind you, nigga. I don't care who leads. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it to the Queen and let this bitch know that black people are sick and tired of the racist attacks that we get in this country. Because I'm getting fed up of it. And I'm not the kind of black people that'll be attacked. Because a white boy will know not to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's wrong. It's wrong. They kill these people for no reason. And these white boys are walking out the streets like they're the mob. You know what I'm saying? Like they're the mafia. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting sick and tired of this stuff. And I just think black people should use their brains. And let's go take it to the streets. You know what I'm saying? This is their country. This kind of thing can't happen in the States. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the documentary and was like singing like a sad song. I mean, this is 1997. It's not back in the days, slave days, when they used to kill black people and we go back to church singing gospel songs. That is way gone. You know what I'm saying? We need to fight them back. You know what I'm saying? They can't do this kind of thing in Los Angeles or South Africa. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Use your brains. Now, I'm an African nigga, and I won't go for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking to those, if I see those white boys in the streets, I'll take it to their faces. And this ain't nobody no knife shit. You understand me? This is about guns. Because I'm getting deeply, I don't know what word to say.
Yeah,
but
brother, you getting,
you know what I'm saying?
brother.
I'm not a racist person. But when you kill one of my brothers for no reason, I'm not going to let you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm the kind of person that believes nothing rods. You know what I'm saying? Every and this must be addressed. I don't care who leads. I will follow you. You know what I'm saying? I'm Hot Spice. And I'm from a group called the Southside Mob, and we don't take no shit. And I'm the Queen's Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? By the way, fuck the bitch.
Okay. London Town, you know London Town. You know why it is for me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, live at number 09564075515. Yeah, Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. And I guess sometimes this is just the way that it goes, yeah? All right, we're going to take this live link. Hello, Genesis Radio.
To that last caller.
Okay. Anyway, the Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. Live link number London Town 09564075515. Yeah, we've got another live link. We'll take this link here. All right, hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello?
Yo.
Hello, right, I disagree totally with the last thing. Violence is not the way. I'm only 13, and how can a man be saying that, yeah, we must go and beat up everybody? It don't work. Violence is not the way. We can't go, we can't fight, because if we fight, then we're just going to get in more trouble, and it's not going to work like that. I totally disagree with what the man just said.
Okay, sis, yeah, enough respect for that call there, yeah?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye then, yeah? Okay, London Town, 09564075515, yeah. Okay, we're going to take this next live link, yeah? Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello?
Hello, what's your name? Where you calling from, brother?
We're calling from Tulse Hill.
Okay, then.
I want to know, yeah, because when black people get murdered, they'll make it all big serious thing. When black people get murdered now, it's like another piece of dirt just wiped off the earth.
I can affiliate with what you're saying there, brother, for real, though.
You get me?
Yeah, yeah.
Later.
Yeah, a little more blood, yeah?
Yeah, you smell.
Oh, my gosh. Anyway, London Town, the Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. We'll take this live link, yeah? Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, sir. Genesis Radio.
Hello?
Yes, Rudy speaking, yeah?
Okay.
First of all, I'd like to make a comment. Hold on, let me turn the radio down. I'd like to make a comment, a couple of comments still.
Go on.
Now, that's a youth that just called around. It's sad that a young black man has to feel that way about his own life and how society takes it on, right?
Go on.
Also, what I think now, all the people that are jumping up about violence and this and that, like so many other people have rang and made comments, that is not the answer, not alone, right? Because it's not about just Stephen Lawrence, yeah? It's about us as a nation, yeah, and the suffering that we've taken on. And we've got to remember that we've been on this suffering now for 500 years, right? And we're the only race that suffered like that and still alive to tell the tale, yeah? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Go on, sis. Hello?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
So
Go
I
on.
can't hear you, you know?
Well, you have to turn up your radio a little bit, you know?
Alright. And right now, how it should be is that, now even with the Stephen Lawrence case, when I'm watching the news, yeah, I'm hearing the Indian man representing us, like we ain't got a tongue for ourselves, you know, and I ain't here to criticize nobody, I'm just here to show this, what I see as the score, yeah? Now, so we as black people, we're suffering, but yet still we're paying an Indian man to represent us, yeah? What, all the economics, you got to get that together. Education, educating our own kids, being responsible for that. Loving ourselves, knowing our history, you know, representing ourselves well. And as for that white woman that rang earlier, apologizing for her race, well, boy, I don't need your apology. Do you understand me? I don't want it, yeah? Because it don't help me. Telling me sorry after you done juke me up, take away my history, cut out my tongue, take my culture, ain't gonna help me. I don't need you to tell me that I'm a good person, because I know that. I know my race is a good person, good people, yeah? And I just think we've got to get it together and stop chatting with all this gunfire and shit, because without the economics, without the religion, without the education, right? And I'm not talking about no Muslim or Christian or Rasta, I'm just talking about knowing yourself as an African, yeah? We ain't getting anywhere. You understand me? Once we've got all together, then you can deal with the gun, because you got backup. You understand me?
You got finances, yeah, for real.
We've got our schools. So we're not beating up on the white man and then sending our kids to their school. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I'm hear what you're saying, sis, yeah?
You know, so when they want to deal with the violence, first they've got to deal with the everyday things, yeah? Because black men out there will run up and go and buy their, what they call it now, Jean-Paul Gaultier, yeah? But if I bring up my own boutique or what have you, they won't come and spend their money in there. You know, we got to think straight. And straight means driving the road good, not jumping, trying to do no evil Knievel business to the next thing and then block your neck before you reach. And that's all I want to, that's the message I want to send out there to black people. We got to start sorting ourselves up from the letter A, gradually to Z. So when we reach the foundation, now no one can't rock no boat. You understand? So now if a man don't deal with you right, you can deal with him. And you've got your justice system, your own justice system to back you up. You understand? No crack. No going with an Indian lawyer to a white judge. Stop that. And that's all I've got to say.
Okay,
and I just want to say, big it up to all African kings and queens. Keep the strength. Because we've made it so long, and we've got to make it some more. All right. Good night, folks.
Nice one, yeah? Okay. Okay, Genesis 91.6 on your FM dial. Okay, we've got another live link London Town. We're going to take the link, yeah? Hello, Genesis Radio.
All right, Briggy.
Yeah. Paul, yeah?
Yeah, man.
From
what me
Stockport,
have to know, yeah?
All right, go on in.
Yeah, what me have to say is like, I think we've got less to fear from these groups such as the National Front and BNP, yeah? Our biggest fear, all these groups, the police kill more of us than all these groups put together. So we ain't got, with all respect to the Lawrence family, I'd have to just say that the police is a greater fear. They kill more of us, and that's where the problem lies. We should deal with them. I'm not talking say we should deal with them violently, but we should deal with them politically. We should protest and march and all them something there. Because Amnesty International already know say British police kill a whole heap of us, you understand? So I don't want the people to miss the point and say white people attack, white people is attacking. It's the boy in blue who is attacking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
in other words, the government.
My blood, them skinners, yeah, that's where they've gone into the government, man.
The skinner, them gone to the police,
they've
them of uniform.
They're infiltrating the system, you know what I'm saying?
Say again, Briggy, please.
The skinners, them same skinners what used to be running up and down, they've infiltrated the system. They're in the police force. They're in the government. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
So when you're saying that these skinners were not under attack by these people, we are really.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
All right.
All right, nice one, Paul. All right, safe. Okay, the Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. Yeah, people, when you phone up, yeah, let's have some respect for me, man. Some of you little punks, yeah? Anyway, yeah, we're going to take this live link, yeah? Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello.
Yo.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I think these black people, black men, they should stick to their own race of women, you know that?
Yeah,
Just leave the trash alone, you know that? Or them white women out there. This is Sean Alexander speaking on the phone right now, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
And I just want to say that I see these black men walking down the street, they're white bitch women, right? And I just think they should stop doing it, right? Because the black woman is the best woman you can see. You see that white woman with their flat ass and their blonde hair and shit, and they think they all that and everything, and they think they can get any black man out there. Well, they can't get me anyway.
My ear blood still, yeah?
And that Stephen Lawrence, man, the woman should go and slap the other men in their face and shit. And if that was me, if I see the people walking down the street, I just take a gun and I take it in their head right now, you know.
Boy, blood, you know what? Blood, you know what? The daddy should be doing all that, really.
The white people out there, that's all they're doing. All they're doing out there, them white people, they just come and they kill the black man, all that. I ain't having that. You hear me?
Okay, my brother, nice one, yeah?
Alright.
Yeah, enough respect. Okay. Jeez, man, it's deep. Okay, but London Town, we want to hear some solutions still here towards the matter still here. I know we're hearing a lot of scat and murder some people and stuff like that, yeah, but you know what I mean, we know that there's a wider thing now, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to hear some intelligence. I'm going to take this live link. Hello, Genesis Radio? Hello, Genesis Radio? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, sister. Can you hear me? You want to turn up your radio?
Hello?
Turn up your radio, please.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm not going to give my name.
All right.
Okay? London Town seems to be drifting from the subjects, okay? You've got people ringing up talking about the guys going out with white girls, etc. But basically, all I want to say, I've been sitting down listening to this chat show for the last hour. Has it been on? Tell me if I'm wrong. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, sister. Go on.
All right. And I'm not happy with all this swearing and all this
Another married to
talk
part
over
of this.
the telephone. And my advice to you is callers that wish to put their points across like that should be cut off. And that's what I've got to say, basically.
Okay, sis.
I know it's a touchy subject, and everyone's got things to say, and they want to get their
people get emotional and everything that comes out.
Swear, and in other words, embrace the black community. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, sis, nice one, yeah? Okay, London Town, ready from the sister there, yeah, please, if the people are folding, yeah, louder swearing and things for real, man. ain't really necessary because we can still put ourselves over, yeah? Anyway, less of the emotion. We're going to take this next link here. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello?
Hello.
You see about that man speaking about the white people?
Yeah.
They might look like him.
Hey, idiot, you don't phone up again, man. I beg you don't phone up again. You're supposed to go to, for real, go to your bed, man. I beg you don't phone up again, blood. Seriously, man. You should know better. You know that this is a black thing going on there now, man. And you're cutting your phone in and going on stupid, man. In fact, your parents should be all... What your parents them there? Anyway, Genesis 91.6 on your FM, that Black Spiritual Metaphysical Regeneration Show. Why every week you punks have to phone up my song and count stupid like that, man? Anyway, we're going to take this next live link. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello.
Hello, sister.
Hi. Yeah,
Hi.
I would like to say, I mean, people keep talking about the violence and what have you, but there are times when you will need to use violence. And in times like this, I don't see that you can do it any other way. Obviously, you can't just jump up and run out there and start shooting or what have you. But it's a serious thing. We're talking about the 1990s. One boy, black boy, getting stabbed, killed at the bus stop on his way home from school. We're not talking about the 60s or the 50s. We're talking about the 90s. If that can happen, 5 white guys. The judge didn't make an example of one of those. People keep talking about talk. What do we talk about? I think we need to set up some sort of... I hear somebody talking about where are these Muslim groups, these groups, what have you groups. I think we actually need to set up a group right now whereby people can, some sort of support group, vigilante group. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with doing these people things undercover. Like you say, you shouldn't have too much of the violence talk over the airways and what have you. But that is how they are dealing with us. Everything is violent. People don't get that involved. I mean, every day I come out of my house, when I see police with black people, I'm involved. Up to my daughter, say, Mum, don't get involved. It is my problem because they are black people. My children travel home on their own, so therefore they can be in that position. And I would like to know that people ain't just going to look over their shoulder and say, well, she must have done something, and carry on walking. And that is a lot of people's attitude now. Every day you see that. I never see anybody around them. I always stop, you say, you all right? Do you know what I mean? What's going on? You listen for a little while, you make sure you go about your business. But people don't get involved. Obviously, they say, yeah, when things like this happen now, everybody starts jumping up for the hour or what have you. When you put your phone down, it's a different thing. Tomorrow morning, let there be some big drastic thing going on concerning the majority of black people. They're going to be rushing to work, taking their kids. Nobody's got time, really. You know what I mean? People keep shying away from this violence. We are dealing with a violent society now. Police carry gas canisters. I don't know anybody out there that can breathe gas, but I know I breathe oxygen. What is the gas canister for? No violence. What are these double-arm batons for? Ain't it for violence? On people like you, me, our children. So how else are we going to deal with them? We already know the problem. We already know some of us are lost, i.e. those that want to associate themselves with white people deeply, those that want to, I don't know, follow the fashion trend. Some people will be lost, but those that know better do better. You know, we don't... People always seem to go back to the, the black-on-black violence. All right, we know there's black-on-black violence, but that's not really what we're dealing with. If we're going to fall back to that every time, we probably never get out of it. I've heard quite a few different people phoning in, people from different countries and that. We know it's a long-standing thing. I don't personally know how to deal with the black-on-black, but I do know how to deal with the white-on-black. And it has to be an ongoing thing. I mean, you talk about 5 guys. When they were going into their cars, when I was watching it on, they looked like pop stars to me, taking the mick.
That's the truth.
And then in court, you got this thing where, your right to privacy? I've never heard nothing like it before in my life. So basically, they're saying now you can go to court and say nothing. I always thought it would be contempt of court, but there we are. We're dealing with one black guy as opposed to 5, so, you know, we know little things like that will come out.
Yes, sis.
The brother Andy, what you had in the studio, I know he does a bit of law.
I'm here.
And what have you. Oh, yeah, I thought I heard your number, actually, because
yeah.
to keep coming in and out. But I was saying, I would say, like, you're one person. I would be number 2. I'm sure there would be number 3. But couldn't we set up a group now?
Yeah,
you know
for real.
a bit about law. I know a bit about this, that, and the other.
In a second, let me just say that I'll be talking to Briggy in a second, and there's a meeting on the 28th, which I'll plug in a second. Hopefully, if you come there, then we'll have the opportunity to do that. But what I'm going to say quickly is I agree with everything you've said completely, everything you said, because those guys, when they came out of the court, they looked like East 17 or Oasis or something like that. But what I'm going to say is because it was a coroner's court and a coroner's inquiry, by law, they don't have to give their names, they don't have to give evidence, and they don't have to answer questions put to them by the coroner, because it's a coroner's inquest, and the coroner's inquest means one thing, and that's to determine the cause of death of a person who's died in custody or whatever the case may be, and the coroner can call an inquest at any time. He can call it from his yard if he really wants to, but at the end of the day, they're not there for a criminal trial, and most of them were acquitted when they were taken to trial after Stephen Lawrence died in, I think it was 93, I'm not too sure about the dates. But the thing is, they weren't bound by law, which was quite sad. So I think really what's going to happen now is we're going to see like an O.J. Simpson style type of trial, and I hope the family win, whereby the family can take the 5 that have been accused of murder to trial and do a civil case where they can sue them for X amount of money, like O.J. Simpson in America, where he was sued for about 25 million or whatever the case was. Yeah?
I mean, I understand those little bits. I don't have much hope in that, as I heard them actually say on telly, the guys haven't got any money, you know, so it wouldn't be of benefit.
Well, that's their claim. That's their claim.
To me,
the claim is they haven't got
off in the legal court. Everything else is a farce afterwards. But obviously, we have procedures to which one can follow.
They've made a claim that they have no money. I don't particularly believe that, but they've made a claim they have no money. I don't believe that at all. I mean, they looked quite flash to me. They looked like the E17 replicas, you know, mimicking their style, all in suits, in a BMW, jumping into a nice car afterwards, speeding off and whatever, and making it known that they weren't going to make any comment about their names in court. But the thing that upsets me, I know that a sister earlier on mentioned that they had an Indian lawyer. I know that Michael Mansfield QC has been involved with the family, and it's a good thing because he's a well-known QC, but what I'm annoyed about is because Michael Mansfield is a white man, he's a QC, and he's been a barrister for a long time, is that white people in that kind of position are riding black people's backs. Michael Mansfield is quite a popular barrister for the simple reason that he owns his own TV company. I don't know if you've heard of the James Whale show that used to come on TV at like 1 o'clock in the morning. He owns the company that runs that, but not a lot of people know that because it's not something that's really pushed in the limelight, so to speak. There's a number of things that Michael Mansfield does, but I'm really annoyed at the fact that he was representing the family and was riding on the backs of black people. That really does bug me.
The other point I wanted to make was this poll tax that we pay, which is supposed to be for things like this, yeah?
Say again?
The poll tax that we pay, you know, it breaks up into various sections.
As far as I know,
it's... percentage of the money that you pay would be for an incident as the Lawrence family.
Right, yeah, I see the lines you're going along. As far as I know, the poll tax now, in local terms, has taken the form of what they call the community charge.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So the poll tax hasn't completely disappeared, but the community charge has taken its place in a sort of a new form since Thatcher left power and John Major took over. And it's taken a strange form because I think one of the most cheapest boroughs to live in nowadays in terms of the community charge is probably Wandsworth, because they're paying like £100-200, whereas people in Lambeth or wherever are paying £600-700 community charge. I mean, I don't know in terms of where the money goes. I know that a percentage of the local government's expenditure will be things like policing, the London Fire Brigade and Civil Defence Authority, social services, and the various departments in directorates of local government. So I don't know how the money
well, basically, they take your money and tell you that it goes into what you call these public offices.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, they over the years they've been taking this money now. Now for a family like the Lawrence family, what have they received for it? To me, it seems nothing. Because probably they, as opposed to me and you, have had to use I don't know, certain parts of the system more than another one would, but with no justice. You understand me?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And
but the point I'm making, if we're going to make a stand, what are we going to do? Say, for instance, everybody pulled out paying a poll tax. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe some people don't pay it anyway, but,
well,
you know, things like that. I mean, I don't know about the marching business,
Yeah.
up and down. But
I think with the marching business, it's really making a very big statement to people in office like John Major and various others. But with the spending side of things, one thing I will say is something that you'll find is actually quite legal, but we've advocated in places like Brixton is in certain circumstances, and I don't know how we can apply this to what you're saying, but in certain circumstances, people have withdrawn from paying their rent on their properties because the council are obliged to take out certain repairs and things to their properties, and they are quite within their rights to say, well, we're not going to pay our rent because you haven't maintained the property. Likewise, that can be applied to somebody who lives in private accommodation where the landlord isn't making the proper adjustments to the property for that person, whether it be leakages or whatever the case may be. So I don't know how we could apply that, but I think what you're saying is very sensible. It's something that I'm taking on board.
As you're there now on the law side, how about printing up posters of these 5 guys? I mean, the national newspapers have gone as far as to put them in. How about people printing up posters of these guys and, I don't know, some sort of wording or whatever, just to say, well, this isn't going to be left as it is now. What are people's legal standing on that?
Personally, I have a few ideas on that. Some of those ideas I will share with people on the 28th. Not because I'm being secretive, but because I'm still making final adjustments to the bits and pieces that I've written up already.
Right.
But what I will say is, just to get away from it, because earlier on somebody did say it's not just about Stephen Lawrence, and that's not. The last decade on that picture, because I think doing that would bring those people together. It would bring the families of people like Stephen Lawrence and Jeja Lapite and Ibrahim Hussein, all those kind of people together, and that's what we need to do before we can move forward.
Yeah, some sort of booklet. That's quite a good idea. Because I mean, a lot of people just like leaving these things. We get excited for a while, and
yeah, for real. But hopefully, sis, you'll be there on the 28th anyway.
Oh,
but I'll mention that again at the end anyway. Yeah.
Out on the air, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
All right, then.
All right, take it easy. Keep it locked.
Okay, Genesis 91.6 on your FM Dial Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. Live at number 09564075115. We're going to take this call there. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Yo, Briggy, respect.
Yo.
Listen, Briggy.
Yeah.
There's one thing what happened to our black people right now. You see them holiday, yeah?
Yeah. This is Brother Abdul, yeah?
Yeah, respect.
What are you saying, Brother Abdul, man?
You
You're right.
You see these holidays, Valentine's and all them holidays, yeah?
Yeah.
It shut down black people. Christmas, Easter, and them Halloween, it shut down black people. Black people become numb and if they got the pain that they are going through. Until we stop this partying and these holidays, we can't see we can't see what's around us. You understand?
I understand.
Everything that is coming into us now belongs to us. The oil that are coming we are buy belongs to us. The food belongs to us. But it's not we selling it to ourselves, so we have to find a way how we can generate certain things amongst ourselves. You understand?
So, Brother Abdul, yeah? Brother Abdul.
Yes, sir.
Have you got any little plans, though, that you could share with London Time?
It has to be an economical plan, as well, the sister said, man. If we'd have an economical plan long time, Stephen Lawrence wouldn't die at a bus stop, we'd have a bus to pick him up. You understand? Right now, we don't even have an ambulance to pick up a brother on the street. If we go and talk, we have to go out and start even buy a second-hand ambulance, man. That's the reason we have to run on the road and people say, we that, not me that. Because right now, everything with the black man, I point on them and say, me that. More and fear, or we that. You know, see? You know, we have to start do certain things right now, yeah. You know, see? And to tell a man the truth right now, even if me have to walk with one man, I prefer walk with one man more than a bunch of idiots. I pay like an idiot and just talk, man, just talk, and I not do anything.
That's the truth, man.
You understand?
That's why I even get fed up of doing the shows nowadays.
You see this Valentine's business, because stupid black people that follow around like a faggot and all that kind of thing, and they don't realize there's a serious thing going on with our people. A full time that we wake up and realize what go down, man. You know, see, we don't need jacket and tie to see them thing there. We don't need common sense. You know, see? And if full time we come off our IRS and realize that what happened to me, I go happen to you. You If it not happen to you yet, surely it's gonna happen to you if you're still going down this dead end road. You know, see? I'm tired of talking to dry bones, man. A full time we put flesh on it and do some work. You know, see that, man. Certain people just shut them up, man. You know, see?
For real.
You know, respect here, and respect to the brother there in the studio, yeah?
For real. And,
yeah.
And brother Abdul Black with the Galaxy crew, yeah?
Yeah, man, respect all the time, man. One ball.
Yeah, take care, brother.
Easy.
All right. Okay, we're going to look off the phone because brother Andy want to say something quickly, yeah? Okay. 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 Fine, yeah. What I'm going to do, London Town, I'm going to play an ad now, yeah, and I'll get back to you most definitely on the other side, yeah? Peace. Can't expect us to get up and start walking. In America, America's big. You look can shut up, man, and run to next state. In England, you can't go nowhere. Yeah? Anyway, I know that's not okay, London Town. We've got another live link here. God. Hello, Genesis Radio.
You tend to go to bed, you pickhead.
Listen,
shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth, you stupid little fool. You stupid idiot. No, I ain't going to entertain that. Anyway, London Town, the Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show, Genesis 91.6 on your FM dial. We're going to take this live link. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Yeah, yo.
Yo.
Yeah, George from Balam, yeah?
Yes, blood.
Yeah, we don't really want them little boy that phone up the radio station, you know? Because serious talk are going, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
We don't need them kind of people there. I disrupt the program right now, you know? We need some positive talk.
But, blood, what make the men of my go on, so?
But the Steve and Norris thing they know, you know? Because, you know, it's long time since that one, you know?
Sure.
So, I feel that the black people must confront the white man then. Yes, we should go for them and the money can walk free.
Yeah, for
But now there's no big violence, you know? Yeah, but we don't really want them feel them can get away with it. That mustn't go on, you know? We can't allow that. Something must go on. Something big must go on for this, you know? Something big must go on for it, because liberty.
Really?
I just know it happened long time. Yeah?
Yeah.
But we're not going to shoot up nobody and all them someday. We want positive things to go on. Understand?
Buddy, yeah. Enough respect for your input still.
And all the people who are phoning and disrespect the program, we have to stop it. We must stop that thing there. We are trying to unite right now. And them little idiots, don't put off the phone when them phone. See?
Yes,
cool. To them people there.
Alright, buddy, yeah, safe, yeah? Alright, nice one, yeah? Alright. Okay, Genesis 91.6 in your FM dial, Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. We're going to London Town. We've got another event. We'll take this link, yeah? Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello, Bert.
Yo.
The 28th.
Yeah.
As Brother Andy was saying today, and to my daughter, Maulion, is he going to get some flyers that when each black person going into the meeting to give them these five devils picture?
Not as yet. What we're doing is there are flyers at the moment circulating about the 28th at Brixton Town Hall where the planning and support meeting will take place. From there, it's really a case of people that turn up putting their views into the arena so that these things can be discussed off the air and so that people can put in their contribution. I mean, it's something that will come up because now that it's come up, it's a good idea. I've written it down already because I've got a pad in front of me and I'm writing down things as people say them on the air now. But it's something that will come up. Another idea that came up before was that when Wayne Douglas died in Brixton and it caused the Brixton disturbance in '95, was that the witness statements when the guy died should be published and circulated on a flyer to people so that they get both sides of the story, because as soon as he died, the police printed an A5 leaflet telling everybody exactly what they believed went on, that there was a disturbance in Brixton, so on and so forth. This man was arrested because he committed an offence and whatever the case was, but they were very quick off the mark to print these A5 leaflets and circulating them round to all the doors in Brixton, which I thought was pretty quick because they had PCs delivering these leaflets. They had leaflets on the counter at Brixton Police Station, and they had officers standing outside the station giving out the leaflets on the very night that the disturbances took place. So one of the things I said to them was, if they've given their version of events out on that night, there's no reason why people shouldn't see what the witnesses to Wayne's death should actually, what they actually said in their statements to solicitors and other people on that day, which, I mean, they swore affidavits in front of solicitors saying that they saw police officers beating this guy, that he had a weapon which they knew to be a knife, but he dropped it when he was commanded to do so by police officers. So there's no reason why that can't be printed and sent out to people, so they've got both versions of the story. I challenged Sir Paul Condon at a meeting of the police consultative group in Brixton also, and he was pretty annoyed when I made that comment because, well, he doesn't want people to have both sides of the story. He's saying they should have both sides of the story, but as soon as the comments were made that people should have copies of the statements, he didn't want to know. So, I mean, that's something that will come up, and hopefully if you're there on the 28th...
I would be there, brother.
Please bring it up. Please bring it up.
And I want... This march, I want to keep it black, right? I don't want the Caucasian people joining up with me and say we all in together with it. No, 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 no. We want to keep it black. We don't want to see no Caucasian face about. We want to keep, this is our fight, and we want to fight it we way. We don't want to say lesbian and these crackers them coming up and say we all suffering together. All right, brother?
Yeah, peace. Thanks.
I hope you keep it like that, like the Milliman March, no Caucasian here. I haven't seen any in the picture that I see. And I might be wrong. Because I want to keep it black. I don't want these lesbian and these some white people who saying this, oh, you know, we all in together and this and that. We don't want these crackers crying to we. We have our own tears shedding and pain. You understand what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, what you say is most warranted, and personally, I agree with what you've said to an extent, but what I will say is this, and you may or may not like it, and that's this. The Anti-Nazi League, and I mentioned it earlier on today when I rang in from home, have been marching and parading and whatever for black issues for some time. So at the end of the day, it's difficult because at the end of the day, it should be an all-black thing, and there should be millions of black people out there marching and demonstrating for deaths in custody and racist attacks and things like that. But at the end of the day, the Anti-Nazi League, what they've done, we need to ask ourselves a question, and that is, was it for their benefit, is it for our benefit, or is it for mutual benefit? I think it might have been, I'm not sure, it might have been for mutual benefit, because there are some people out there, Caucasian people out there, who do sympathise. One of them rung in earlier, but it's a difficult subject to get into. What I'm trying to do is just gauge opinion, get people there on the 28th of February, get people there on the 9th of March, and my message is that I don't have a personal agenda because I don't benefit personally, financially, or any other way from what I'm doing at the moment, but I hope that a lot of people will turn out on the 28th.
Brother Andy, if you don't keep it black, right, you get these people that are going to come and hijack our march. Well, I don't believe in march. I believe in war. I tell it straight. I don't believe in no march. Although I don't believe, I'm still going to come and see what's going on because I believe in the Moses law, eye for eye and a tooth for tooth, and that's it. Mm-hmm. Because we at war. This is a guerrilla war that these people fighting with the black people.
Oh, it is a war. It is a war.
They're popping me in the station, they're popping me on the road. Now, I don't even want to call this youth name, right, because he mentioned over thing. He don't even know if he was waiting for a bus. He don't even know if the bus come. Mm. You understand? You don't even know if you get on the bus, if the bus come or whatsoever. And these five crackers, they're laughing like some big dude. You know?
Uh-huh.
You see, so that's why I said we want to keep it black. This is our fight. We don't want some cracker them. And I want you to say it now, I said it on Genesis Radio. All these who have white partners, we don't even want them because they don't even know they're black or white. Right? We want black people.
Yeah. No,
You want black people there represent you, because when the time comes, I ain't know what you're going to do with your partners. You understand? Because this is the issue, a black issue. You understand what I mean, brother?
Uh-huh.
So I want you to keep it black, because we don't want white people there. We want to sort out our thing our way, right? Because this is war these people fighting with me. They sit down and make me a problem. You see? They watch how we walk, how we talk, how we, we dance, how we play with games, how we run, how we this. They make me a problem. You understand?
Yeah, like I say, the opportunity will be there for you to say everything you got to say on the 28th.
I believe there, brother.
Everything you say, I agree with. I'm not disagreeing.
I don't believe in march. I believe in, Brother Malcolm say, why is it there singing? You should be swinging. You know, that's what Brother Malcolm say. You understand me, Andy?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you on the 28th then. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We're done the time. We've got another live link. We're going to go and take this link here. Hello, Genesis Radio. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear you, sister? Yeah, we're there, yeah.
I'd just like to say, those little boys that keep ringing up, we shouldn't really be angry because they just need to be taught. They're just ignorant. Their parents should be teaching them. After all, it's going to affect them more than it's affecting us now. Because it's their generation to come. They should just listen. Yeah, to what's going on.
That's the truth.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, nice one, sister. All right. Okay, 09564075515 if you want to get involved today, yeah. Anyway, we've got another live link down the time. We're going to take this live link, yeah. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Feel like you have to shut our mouth.
Okay, Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. Now, come on, man. Hold on. We're going to take this next live link here. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello.
Hello.
I just want to say a few things about the Stephen Lawrence thing.
Okay.
Basically, like, the people that are saying that we must go and look for the white men and we must round them up and string them up and everything, vengeance is sweet at the time, but basically it doesn't solve the problem. You can't fight violence with violence because you'll never win, because there will always be someone who's lost somebody who they care about. So therefore, we need to start at home, because we need to educate our children from now. And also, we need to re-educate the people that are now who can do things for us. Black people as a nation, they don't stick together. They're always ready to stab each other in the back. You see the Indian man and the white man, that's why they can reach where they reach, because they support each other. The Indian people, they support each other. Black people need to start looking to each other, to support each other and support their cause, because nobody else is going to do it for them. Only black people can support their cause. That's all I've really got to say. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you're black, you have to know where you're coming from. You need to learn about yourself before you can go forward. And to go forward, you need to educate yourself. And that's where it starts, education. Because if you want to beat the white man, you have to beat them at their own game. And you have to know, therefore, how to play their game. So therefore, you'll need to educate yourself. And when you can set yourself up and you're financially secure and you have to play the game, then that's when you go for them and you take them. And we can do it. But you have to start from now. It has to come from within. That's all I want to say.
Okay, sister, nice one, yeah?
Okay.
Oh, sister, wait there.
Yeah?
You still there?
Yeah.
How's the signal sign out there, yeah?
It's all right. It's clear.
Yeah, all right, sister, nice one, yeah?
Bye.
Okay, bye then. Okay, London Town, the Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show. We still have Philip Level in the house. Also the Moses. Also our brother Andy Morrison there. Anyway, we've got a live link. London Town, I'm going to take this link here. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Yo.
Yo.
Briggy.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing may I ask you, yeah?
Go on.
What are we going to do about it?
Huh? What are we going to do about it?
Yo.
Go on and say that again, brother.
Can I hear you?
Can you hear me now? Turn up your radio, brother.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me now?
No.
You can't hear me?
Hold on there. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me now, brother? Turn up your radio just a little bit.
Yeah.
What you saying now, brother?
What are we going to do about it?
You're asking me what we're going to do about it?
No. Are we as black brothers, what are we going to do? Talking is cheap, you know?
Yeah, well, for real though, blood, I know that, you know. But what should we do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We as black people, like the lady said before, we must stick together. If we're not together, we are weak.
Yeah, but brother, you know, I mean, all of these things that's been said, man, I mean, they've been said so many times, man. We should get together, we should organize, we should do this, we should do that. But it's like, nothing ain't going on.
Right.
It's just like, it's just pure talk, like you're saying, for real. But what?
So, not against Genesis. See, we're not fight down Genesis, but Genesis is a black people station. See?
Yeah, go on, black.
I feel we should find something to do to make black people know we can rely on our black brothers. There is strength out there to turn to. You understand me? We can't just have radio stations like Radio 1 chat show. We must do something because he's our brother. If you understand me?
Yeah, but that's the truth, man.
He's our brother. He ain't just someone out there. He's our brother, man. We should go down there like back in the days when we used to have NS March. We used to go down there and march and fight and stab and go home and they say, yes, how much died, how many got hurt, and how many was wounded. Forget the shops that got looted. We're talking about violence. So this is what it's all about. Who's doing what? Feel no way if you don't want to talk still about it for the other brothers out there who've got strength in them, who's willing to fight for their own.
Yeah, but brother,
Some don't want to talk.
Yeah, brother, I hear what you're saying, you know. But like, still, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yeah, there's enough of us who be out there willing to do something. Yeah, but like, everyone's waiting for someone to make the first move.
Right, so, because you have the angle.
So you don't want me to go out there and make the first move,
No, I'm not saying that, but you have the angle. Look where you are.
Wait, let me tell you a little bit something about leadership and stuff like that, yeah. All of our great leaders, what's happened to them? They're all dead, yeah. Our people, they've turned their back on them. You know what I'm saying? And I've this has been repeated throughout history all the time. You never hear of a leader that's kind of walking around to their
All right, what about the Panthers?
apart from...
You're trying to tell me the Panthers is dead?
I ain't saying that none of the organisations them is dead blood, because they're all doing what they're doing out there.
Yeah, wait for us to get up and go and do something.
Yeah, well, that's it,
We
innit?
went and killed a couple white men the other day and put on their foreheads Stephen Rear. They don't understand. And until we start killing policemen for them to realise, anytime you take one of us, we take two of you. They will start understanding, they can't keep taking people out like this because they're going out as well. You can't just keep letting people talk about this. It's talking shit, man. Do something.
Yeah,
I'm ready to back my teams. I'm sure your management knows me. I'll back my teams and go for them.
Yeah, but...
And there's many other people that would do that. But remember, look out for your infiltrators as well.
Well, blood. You see what I'm saying to you? So there's lots of things to have to be aware of.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
See, you're going to set up an elite force, see, that is willing to go out for the cause. And who's not willing? Stay at home, like the lady said. Keep violence out of it. It's not going to solve nothing. That's her political right. You have other people who's willing to die for their right. Genesis should be there for their right.
Yes, what do you think Genesis is doing, man? These are the reasons why.
Genesis just make money, man.
Wait there.
Forget that, man.
No, wait there, blood. Wait there. Don't get like that. Just chill out, man. You know what I mean? It's a black thing. They ain't need to go on like that. Anyway, blood, hear me out anyway, blood, right? But tell the truth, right? You're saying, what are we doing? But I'll tell you something, yeah. If it wasn't for some of the man them and the man that we put the station together or condensing them, man, yeah, there wouldn't be no voice for no one to talk about anything.
Here, we got to that position. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, so right then, what do we do? You're the leader. What do we do?
Take out some of them.
Yeah, and so I'm saying, bloody, hear what, bloody, yeah.
You know.
But hey, what? Come down to the meeting tomorrow, and meet your reasons.
I'm not coming to no meeting, man.
All right, then
chatting my right for police to come and lock me up.
Yeah, so what are you doing over the airwave, innit?
That's different. You can't see who I am.
Yeah,
I know there'll be a policeman in there tomorrow.
But if you're a soldier, you just come forth, you know what I'm saying? Because soldiers aren't afraid for nothing.
Yeah, you see me, it's more than that. I say, if you have an elite crew, your elite crew won't go down there. Your elite crew just takes orders and goes out and does what it's supposed to be done. You got punks that will want to talk about it. If you get to talking, man, none of us is going to get all right by talking. It's violence. That's the only way we're getting all right in this idiot country.
All right, blood, anyway, enough respect for your call still anyway, yeah?
All right, go on, Lily, yeah?
All right, but you take care, yeah? Okay. London Town. Hey, what? You're not going to do London Town right now? All right, I'll tell you what. This is going to be the last call I'm going to be taking here, and then I'm going to switch off the live lead. I think me and London Town needs to talk still, yeah? All right. Hello, Genesis Radio.
Hello, Genesis.
Yo. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, this is Tony from North
All right, Tony.
Yeah, I just got to say, I think some of the black brothers that are phone up, if they're true warriors, what they need to do is not be phoning up the radio station, just do what they got to do. True warriors and soldiers.
That's the truth anyway, you know.
In silence. They don't come on radio and talk. They just get on and do the business. They know who the people are. Do the business. Yeah? And for the other people who want to go the diplomatic way, what they need to do is get themselves behind black organizations that are already out there. Yeah? There are Pan-Africanist black organizations that are out there. There's the Nation of Islam black organization that are out there. There are pro-black organizations that are out there. Get yourself behind them if you want to do something. Don't just be reactionaries. You hear or you see something on the TV. You read something in the newspaper and you react. He, the white man, puts that there for you to react. He tests you to see how you will react. Be a proactive people. Get out there and get behind these black organizations. They've been calling you from day one. They're on the street, giving you leaflets every single day, asking you to support them, because they know there's going to be a day like this when they'll be picking us off every minute. Stephen Lawrence is one incident. Roland Adams is another incident. But there's millions of Stephen Lawrences, Roland Adams, Wayne Douglases, Joy Gardners, all around England, Europe, America. They're constantly lynching and killing us. Yeah? So if a black man wants to go and take one out, don't be putting the emphasis solely on Genesis. Do what you got to do. If you link up with your other people who want to deal on that level, deal on that level. And the other people, as I said, who want to come diplomatic, get behind a black organization. But I just want to ask one more question to the brother who's in the studio. At this meeting, will it just be black people? Because the black brother who phoned up earlier said he's only going to go on a march if it's pro-black. And if he's going to go to the meeting, I'm sure he only wants to go to the meeting if it's all black. So that's a question to the brother.
Right, well, today...
Anyway, Briggy, peace, I'm out of there.
Okay, well, just to answer that last question, to date, the only organizations, individuals and groups that have been invited to the meeting are all black. Nation of Islam, National Black Caucus, the Rohit Duggal campaign, Stephen Lawrence campaign, Ibrahim Assay campaign, Lambeth Unemployed Action Group, and the Brixton Black People's Organisation, Hackney Black People's Association, and hundreds of others which I can't name now because I've only written down a few. But as far as I know, and as far as I'm concerned, it will be the majority black. I can't say that there won't be any white people there, but as far as I know, it will be only black people. That's the only organisations and people that have been invited. So I hope that answers your question. I hope that you'll both be there.
Okay, yeah, anyway, London Town, the Black Spiritual Mental Physical Regeneration Show, Genesis Radio, 91.6 on your FM dial. London Town, boy, I tell you what, you know, when I started this thing, London Town, yeah, I come in this thing with a good heart, you know, London Town, to help my people, them, you know, in my way still, you know. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that I've stayed true to the game all the way, brothers and sisters out there. But you see what? A person can only take so much, you know, still, you know, because I've listened to all kind of argument over the radio and people turning around trying to have me off in them kind of way there. And I mean, most of you little punks couldn't even come to my face and do it. But you don't want to front the radio and go on like little gangsters and mafias and stuff like that. It's like the brother just said there, for real. If the man out there and they're bad boys, yeah, go out and do what's supposed to be done. There's people with intellect, they do the intellectual bit. The ones who want to play black devil against each other, want to try and mess up each other in them kind of way. You lot want to really sit down and check yourselves out, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, London Tongue, I'll put a tape in here, and basically I'll just catch you up at the top of the hour. Peace.